So, Todd, do we have quorum to begin?
Yeah, we do. So if you want to go ahead, you can. I don't know if you want to wait a couple more minutes, but that's totally up to you, Karen.
Okay, I think, did Glenn step away? I'll just start, Ty. And I believe that we have Murat from 223 Smith Street.
Yes, I'm
Am I
here.
correct? Okay, is there anyone else from 223 Smith Street there, or just you?
Yes, Robert Callahan from Michael Kelly's office.
Okay, all right. So tonight we are going to review the license at 223 Smith Street. And we have Murad. Murad, I don't want to get your last name wrong. How do you pronounce it? Erdogan?
Erdogan.
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 Okay, so you can begin.
Okay, I'll actually handle this part for Marat. This is an on-premise liquor license application for Smith Street Food and Beverage, Inc. We haven't decided on the doing business as name yet. We're located at 223 Smith Street at the corner of Butler Street. That's the old Chance Asian Bistro and Bar. We're going to be a restaurant with a menu featuring soup, salad, sandwiches, and the smaller entrees. But there's a couple of nice entrees on there.
Hey, Red, can you mute yourself? Somebody's talking.
Okay.
It should be good now.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So our hours will be 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sunday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. We'll have 8 tables with 28 seats. We also have a 13-foot bar that seats 10. It's the same seating as Chance had. We'll have soft background music from an iPod or an iPad. There'll also be no outdoor seating, except for any of the COVID seating that's allowed right now. But other than that, no outdoor seating. Murat actually owns Verde Cafe and Lounge at 216 Smith Street. So they've been there since 2018. And Murat, we've had no problems over there, right?
No, so far so good. We haven't had a problem with the community.
So we think we've been good neighbors. Murat's experienced at running a restaurant. He has one in the neighborhood. And everybody,
Right across the street.
yeah, everybody seems to love that place.
Are we talking about Verde there?
Yes, sir. Verde on Smith.
Murat, you are running that one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who is the owner? I just want to get this right for the minutes.
I am the owner, Murat Erdogan.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, we'd be glad to answer them.
Okay, so I'm for the committee. If you have questions, can you raise your hand? Or, hit it on the chat.
I've got a couple of questions for the minutes. A lot of this flew by me before I could write it down. The hours, I believe I understood, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. Can you give me the other hours?
Yeah, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. All the other days, Sunday to Thursday.
Okay.
I have a question. From looking at the picture, is there like a backyard or anything that's on the back of the building?
Yeah, there is a small yard in the back, but that's not part of our application.
Oh, okay, so you won't be using that?
No, the State Liquor Authority requires certain entrances.
Mhm.
So it doesn't fit that. Maybe in the future, if they could do an adjustment, it might be, but we would come before you and ask that before we did that. But right now it's not in the plans.
Okay, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Robert, you're representing in what capacity? Are you the attorney?
We do licensing expediting, so we
Okay.
work with the owners and we help them fill out the paperwork and put in the license applications.
Okay.
You did Travel Bar 6 years ago.
Yes. Yeah, I've been coming before this committee for a long time.
Yeah.
Murat, most of your businesses from brunch. You think that's fair to say?
Yes, 60%. Yes, we are mostly famous place, for the brunch.
Yeah.
You heard about us or?
Yeah, I own a bar in the neighborhood, so yeah.
Oh, okay. But the new place will be different concept, hopefully. So more, dine in, more family food.
Okay.
I'm curious if anything has changed. I know recently, I live just off of Smith Street, so I passed by Verde with some regularity. All of a sudden, there's like a big uptick in business. Now, I don't know if it's all going to Verde or Clover Club, but all of a sudden, there's a crowd there. What are you guys doing?
Well, I think it's good food, good drink, and good service.
Okay.
Because
And,
is it also because you have outdoor seating? Because I have to agree with Glenn. I walk past your location often, and ever since COVID happened, there's been a line snaking around the corner. It's primarily for you. It's not for Luluk. It's for you.
Well, we never closed during the pandemic. So, we were open for delivery, takeout. So I think, people around the community, they like our food. So, the price is not too bad. It's very reasonable for the neighborhood. The portions are big. And we do use fresh ingredients for the, all the pasta, seafood. So I think that's what people like. And also due to COVID, we don't use full capacity. So we were using 25, right now 50. And you're right. Plus we have patio, outdoor dining. So thanks, Scott. We have a loyal customers. So, and I think it was a snowball effect. So you bring your friend, then those friends bring another friend. So.
Yeah, the snowball analogy I think is important because I never noticed crowds there, and then all of a sudden, boom! So you guys,
well, thank you. Thanks.
You added a secret ingredient or something.
Well,
not to speak out of turn, but the secret ingredient is bottomless cocktails. I think you do a 1 hour cocktail deal.
Yes.
There you go. Now I understand.
But
It's all making sense now.
Our menu is also very expanded. So, it's not a small menu. You go to different bottomless places. There's only one item, like one omelet. So if you check our menu, it's very expanded. The food is good. I mean, I eat here every day. So, So I think that's the reflection of, what we're doing. But we don't know. We're doing our best, and our guests keep coming back.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Excellent.
And
Nothing like a crowd to make it crowded.
that's the best headache I would love to have.
Yeah.
Okay, are there any more questions before we bring this to a vote?
Yes, I have a question. Is there anyone from the community here to speak to this?
Yeah. Right.
But I don't think so.
I didn't see anybody except
There
for
aren't too many of us.
Right.
And Leroy's here. Hi, Leroy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We do have 3 folks on the attendees side of the meeting. If you happen to be here and want to speak on this, you can raise your hand, use the raise hand function. We'll call on you and upgrade you.
So Ty, I think we have quorum now, right?
Yeah, we've had quorum the whole time, actually.
Okay.
So did any of the participants that are the 3 people other than the presenters and the committee members, did anyone raise their hand to speak?
Doesn't look like it, no.
Well, I see something here from Donald Ivanov did I hear something or other in the chat, I guess. Yeah.
Outdoor seating.
Right. So, the applicant said that there'd be no outdoor seating other than what would be allowed under the sort of the COVID loose
Pandemic.
regulations, yeah.
Yeah, well,
But
during
they're
the
not applying for
COVID,
a sidewalk cafe.
well, not now because there are none.
Okay, but he's asking specifically about Butler Street.
Butler Street.
Is there going to be any outdoor seating on Butler Street?
Well, not other than anything for the COVID seating for now, because there are no more sidewalk cafes.
Could
They
you,
Right.
do you describe what's planned for the COVID seating on Butler Street?
All right, what kind of seating were we gonna put out for the COVID?
Well, city allows to restaurants. It's called sidewalk seating. Like you said, before you had to apply. Right now, there is no application. So if you have to apply to New York City, so we can put maybe 4 to 6 tables. This is what city allows us. This is nothing. Doesn't have to be an application. Doesn't have to be in the system. That's what the city allows for the restaurant. Fight with the COVID regulation because there was no indoor dining. So I think after we pass all this inspection, we might apply for the outdoor seating, but that it only allows by New York City. But the backyard, no, backyard won't be any seating.
So,
Okay, Marat, Donald Ivanov, he has a question about that, the last place Chance had awnings. Will they be removed?
Awnings from the site.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're retractable awnings.
Yes. We might update it. We're not gonna put something steady. There will be like a, what do you call it? Like a retractable for the sun.
Okay.
if we could go back to that previous question, I'm not sure I understood this correctly. I understand that you're not applying for a sidewalk cafe. You may come back in the future, but you will probably use the sort of COVID regulations to allow you to do some sort of outdoor seating. Can you, to the best of your ability, because I know it's sort of loose there, but there are requirements, to the best of your ability, describe what you are likely to put there so that Donald Ivanov's question is answered and we could understand your plans.
Okay, Robert, you want to answer or should I answer?
I could tell you what they allow us to put there. They allow us to put tables against the building line. They allow you to come out enough to where you leave 8 feet for pedestrian traffic to go by. But it's rare that I've seen any of the restaurants that I've used go that far out. Usually it's like 1 4-top or 2 2-tops. So it would be about 4 to 5 feet out from the building line, and they have to be at least 6 feet apart. So depending on how long the area is, you could probably put 4 or 5 tables out there during the COVID seating.
What about the structures in the street?
The structures in the street, it depends on the parking. If
There's
there,
nothing there now.
yeah, if there's any, they're allowed to use the street. They actually encourage the structures. Not so much the things that look like houses, but they want them at least 30 inches thick, so that, in case somebody, makes a tight turn and bumps into them, nobody get hurt. But they allow to use the parking lane on either side, 15 feet away from any fire hydrant, not in a no standing zone. So if there's any no standing there at all, it pretty much takes it out of it. But yeah, they're just allowing everybody to use that first lane as well.
So is there any plan to use that space?
Marat, I don't even know if you've thought about that yet.
Well, we might, but I'm not sure. So, like I said, we don't know with the COVID situation. So it might be, right now with 50%, we might go down. So we don't know.
Yeah,
But-
if we go right up to 100%, you're not even going to use the outdoor seating, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so Glenn, are we clear on whether there will be seating on Butler Street?
It sounds like there might be, but I'm not sure. Okay, wait a minute. Donald is chiming in
He
again.
said,
We have-
I was
yes.
more concerned about, let me just read it.
Yeah.
Donald said that he's more concerned about something in the street like bar, vet,
No.
or cafe had.
You know what? Let me jump onto Google Maps real quick, and I will see what the street situation looks like.
As far as no standing and.
Yeah, as far as the regulations would be concerned for
Right.
us.
Do we have some way to allow Donald Ivanov to speak so he's not just muted?
Donald, do you want to be upgraded so that I can?
Yeah, there aren't enough of us that we need to control this, I think.
He said, yes, hi.
Yeah, I just updated you, Donald. You should be able to speak as soon. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, no, thank you for letting me chime in. I was just concerned about whether or not between the corner of Smith Street down Butler Street to where that gate is, whether you were going to have on-street tables during the COVID regulations. By the way, I've eaten at Verde multiple times and it's delicious.
Thank you. Thank you, Donald.
Very much appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Donald.
All right, so I checked the website, and it's only no parking regulations, so they would allow seating out there. But again, it's Marat, that would be up to you.
No, I doubt. I think once the case is going down, vaccination going up. I personally got my vaccine, and I think things getting better with New York. I don't think we will be using it again. I don't know with the COVID cases, new variants, but as far as that I know, that we won't be able to. We're not going to use it.
Okay.
Is your thinking that it's probably not worth it for the limited time span it might be useful?
Yes. Well, the
Some
construction.
expensive, that's all.
Yes, you have to get electric line.
Yeah.
You have to get construction. Well, what I did for Verde cost me $10,000.
Right.
So it's not
Fantastic.
worth it for me.
Right.
And plus, you cannot put a lot of tables, like 3-4 tables doesn't cover its own expense. So
Okay. I just wanted to be comfortable with your planning.
thank you.
That's just so everyone knows, that's for everyone, all restaurants.
Yes.
But they are going to extend the program and make it year round. They're in the process right now of doing that, which would in turn allow a restaurant, whether in COVID or not, to utilize the parking lane for more tables and chairs. So even after you're allowed to have 100% back inside the restaurant, there is going to be an opportunity to utilize the parking lane for structures like they are now.
Leroy, is your understanding of that to allow restaurants to recover from the hit
Yes.
they've taken?
Yes.
But this is not necessarily going to be permanent
Well,
for the foreseeable future, but it's not going to be forever.
we don't know.
No, right.
Think about it from this perspective. You have de Blasio now. When the
Right.
next man comes in, you don't know what they're going to do. They may
Yeah.
just say, shut the whole thing down, so, but for
Probably,
the foreseeable future, yes.
For the rest of the year, I think we can count on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
for
my
sure,
under-
100%.
It's my
100%.
understanding that de Blasio wants to keep it.
Yes. No,
But
he definitely wants to
I-
keep it. That's what I'm saying.
I do
Oh.
not see how the city will be able to afford it. Because
Well, it's
of
easy to afford. Just charge everybody a lot of money.
Yeah.
well, I mean, you know what? That's what they did with the sidewalk cafes.
Right.
Those were expensive.
Yeah,
So-
they're $15,000 to $20,000.
Right now, they lost all of that revenue for
Right.
over a year. So for them to continue with this free program, I don't see how they would do it. I could see them going through the summer and maybe into the fall next year, but I think in
Mhm.
2022, you'll see the sidewalk cafes.
Well, de Blasio's gone next year, so
Right, that's what I'm saying. We don't know, but
he might love it, but he could take it with him.
I
Yeah,
think,
and you know what? It's okay in an area where it's all commercial, you know, but like off Smith Street, that's a residential neighborhood. So, you know, when you have a lot of side streets being taken up for parking spots, I know how hard it was to park in my old neighborhood in Queens, and I can imagine how it is in that part of Brooklyn to come home at night and then your parking spot's gone in front of your
Oh, it's a
house.
blood sport.
Okay. So if there's no more questions,
I do have a question for Murat. What, I mean, 11 PM is pretty early for a liquor license. You own a restaurant across the street, you know this, so why only 11 PM?
Well, because we're gonna focus mostly on the food for the dinner crowd. So there's a lot of bars. So I think after our people finish with the dinner, they will go to bar. So, and also if you put 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you have to hire more people. Kitchen is to be closed. I personally don't want to work till 2 a.m. So I want to be home before 12. So,
All right.
And
I mean, I'm just saying, if New Year's Eve is on a Monday night, you've got to close at 11 PM.
Well, yes, that's what I got a family too. So all
Okay.
the workers.
Just wanted to, you know the business. I just wanted to.
Yes, if the concept was just a bar, maybe, but we are mostly restaurant. So
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Your call.
So before we make a motion, I'm just noticing that there are 3 people loitering in the attendees section. We've got a Seth, a Bradley, and a Noah. Oh, Bradley has just left us. Just wondering if Seth or Noah have something to add to this conversation, a question, anything. Once a motion is made, they're not allowed to speak. So now's your chance.
Seth, I see your hand raised, so I'm gonna promote you to panelist, and you can unmute yourself.
Thanks. I've been promoted. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks very much. So I just I saw the sign downstairs on the restaurant and just wanted to check in and appreciate the information. I live right above with my family in the apartment immediately above the restaurant. So maybe Murat, it sounds like you're at Verde.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So maybe I'll come across the street sometime during the week just to check in, see how
Please.
things are going, and hear about your plans. But I appreciate the information today.
Thank you. Nice meeting you, by the way.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you.
See you soon.
From my point of view, this doesn't sound like it's going to be a problem for you upstairs.
Oh, we have, I mean, we have land and the previous tenant was not the greatest. So it looks like we have maybe potential for an upgrade here. And that is a good thing. Closing at 11 PM and, not having loud noise late at night sounds like a good thing. And so, to the extent that we have a clean, popular restaurant downstairs, that would be great.
That's a double upgrade for you.
Yes. Yes. Cool.
All right. So who's going to make a motion? I'm taking the minutes.
okay. I'll take the motion to vote on this.
Are you making the motion?
I'm making the motion.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Leroy.
Mhm.
All for ayes, say aye.
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 There any abstentions? Are there any no votes? So Glenn and Ty, looks like the motion has passed.
Ty, could we get numbers on this, please?
Yeah, 1 second.
So I'll type these up and I'll send them out to the whole committee because this is sort of different than the way we used to do things. But just make sure I got it right before Karen, you should probably submit them and hang on to them so that you can present next month. But I'll send them to everybody. If anybody has any corrections, any additions, just let me know and I'll update it.
Okay.
I have this 8-0, Glenn.
8-0. Thank you. In under the wire with quorum.
We have a motion to dismiss? Or
No,
does any,
no,
someone's supposed to?
No.
Right, we're
two
supposed to
people.
introduce somebody, right? So,
Robert and Marat, you're good to go. Thank you
Okay,
for
thank you so much. Great to see
Thanks
you.
so much, guys.
Stay healthy, everyone.
Thanks. Good luck.
Okay, thank you, guys. Take care. Thanks so much. Nice one.
you're welcome.
And Emmett Sklar, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the committee?
Sure. Hey, everybody. Nice to virtually meet you all. My name is Emmett. Thank you to Ty, and also I got connected to this committee through Mike, the manager. I just got really interested in small businesses and bars this summer due to COVID and the plight that really hit a lot of the businesses in my area. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I've lived in Park Slope for 10, 15 years. So I'm excited to be a public member and great to meet you all.
Welcome.
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 Did we have one more?
Ty? Ty?
Sorry, I couldn't get my trackpad working there. I didn't hear what you said.
Did we have one more person? Was it
Oh.
Jacob Ryben?
Jacob, I think maybe you introduced yourself in December, but it's been a while since we met. So why don't you refresh everybody?
Yeah, do it
Hello,
again.
hello, everyone. Sorry, I was having some camera difficulties. Yes, I believe Leroy, if I'm not completely mistaken, I think you may have had your middle school dance in my apartment. Is that
What?
wrong?
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
On Hoyt
That's a
Street.
story. Yes, Hoyt Street. That's a story I like to I tell often. You didn't seem that excited when you told the story. I feel like was it not a good dance or?
Oh no,
am I
no, no!
reading
It was
into
excellent. We had fun. We had a lot of fun.
Now we got to hear more.
I live in the store.
No, now we got to hear it again.
Glenn, you heard, I told you where I lived and you said, "Oh, that's you," like you see me through my window. I hope you're not a voyeur.
Oh, you're right down the block, of course. Okay,
yes,
now I
but are
remember.
you a voyeur?
Yeah.
Do I need to close things down a little bit? Sometimes people do they can see me from afar. I try and keep it clothed. Yeah, no, I live in an old storefront on Hoyt Street.
I'm
been
just gonna
here
knock
for-
on the window one of these days.
You come right in. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I hear people open the door like they're walking into a store and they like quickly close the door. So, but my business is open for any of you. You're welcome to come by any one of these days, and I'm excited to be on the committee. I'm hanging out here. You can see me. You can talk to me. I'm local.
I look forward to meeting you.
You should please come by. I'm going to be gardening around on the corner. I just ordered my beet seeds today, and I'm going to be planting them very soon. Please come by. I'll give you a squash.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yes.
Well, I would ask everyone here to just go out and support bars and restaurants. We're all at 50% capacity. Weather's getting nicer. Please go out and support all your bars and restaurants. The ones that survived.
So we can come and sit at the bar again, Mike?
You cannot sit at the bar, Glenn, but you can be in the bar. You can
Okay.
be in the bar.
I'll drink to that. Mike,
Glenn,
what's
that's
the
for
name of
you
your-
regardless of COVID, Glenn.
What's
Yeah.
the name of your place again, Mike?
Travel bar.
Oh yeah, travel bar.
Hey, Reg,
Okay.
you and me. Let's pick a night this week.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to call you after this anyway.
Mike, a friend messaged me the other day, said, "You know about Travel Bar?" He heard about some sort of whiskey you guys had, and he said he had to go there, and he's like a big freak about this stuff, and he was like, He's like, we got to get over there ASAP.
Yeah, Mike's got 2 or 3.
I have 450.
100.
And I see now that that's the case, and I'm living in a good place. So I'll drink to that.
I am your bartender on Wednesday, but feel free to come by anytime. So
Let me just check my calendar here.
yeah. Anyway, that's enough about that.
Yeah, we should have a licensing committee drink happy hour.
Yeah, anytime.
Okay, so Reg, Wednesday.
Yes, boss.
That was not an order.
It sounded like it.
Yeah, it may have. I apologize.
That's okay. I'm used to it by now.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you say,
motion to
Karen? Have
adjourn?
you had enough of this?
Motion to adjourn?
Seconded.
Where Karen? What happened to Karen?
Karen,
I'm
come back to us.
here.
Karen.
I'm
There you
here.
go. I made a motion to adjourn and Rebecca seconded.
She seconded, so we're done.
All right. Everybody take care. Stay safe.
Bye, thank
Travel
you.
ball on Wednesday.
Have a good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Nice night.
Good to meet you.
Bye-bye.